mole.
Yeah, for real sees this time. Hello ladies and gents, even more dapper fella here. And welcome to Pizza Tower. A game long in the making and was released in late January of 2023. Where a lot of things went wrong, but this game was not one of them. It's quite a fun game. With a very nice art style. But we're not gonna blabber about that. There's the game itself to play. So sit back, relax, get yourself a nice glass of milk, or a slice of pizza, and enjoy. Right, so in this game, our main star of the show isn't some clunky animatronic bear, or some candy cane with a mustache. We play as Peppino Spaghetti, an Italian chef who runs a pizzeria, but decided the middle of nowhere is a good place to sell pizza and so doesn't rake in any of our customers. And this sentient pizza fellow wants to kill us and our business because he's a prick. And so with the power of raw Italian strength we are going to destroy everything this pizza fella has decided to try and throw at us. But before we get too big for our britches, let's complete the tutorial. So we actually can learn the controls or something. And so we don't end up failing to jump at the first hurdle like a horse with broken legs. And before Giraffe and stuff makes some kind of snarky comment, I know a horse with broken legs wouldn't be able to jump in the first place. Pretty pissing obvious. Giraffe. But anyways, back to what's actually happening on screen. It seems that Peppino is capable of using his beer gut and the laws of gravity to ground pound, and is capable of breaking metal blocks at a decent enough height. That'll be very useful. And look at that. We have a little mushroom friend following us around now. That's cute. By my knowledge, there are 5 of these fellows. They are called toppins for the record. Because of course they are. It's a pizza game about an Italian guy fighting mostly Italian things. We might as well talk about Peppino's other abilities, such as his dash grab, which lets him pick up enemies and lobbing them either directly forward or directly upward, and his mac run, which is what you'll probably be doing most of the game, as it allows him to kill enemies, climb up walls, the whole fun and the fair. It also can lead into his super jump, which is something similar to Super Mario Bros 2, but it's better in every conceivable way. And now we have a little cheese friend. That's 2 out of 5. I ain't gonna yap for too much since this game goes by fast. But whenever something interesting or noteworthy happens, I'll point it out. And just like that, I ran into a wall, breaking all of my teeth instantly. That'll happen a lot. Peppino is gonna be lucky if he could still chew by the end this series is over and done with. And we now have a little tomato friend. That's 3 out of 5 toppins gathered. There's technically our first enemy. A cardboard cutout. It doesn't do anything, it just stands there, judging you. Which is why it has to die. We also got our 4th toppin, so that's nice. There's top in number 5. And there's the Pillar John. And when we kill him, we have to make a mad dash back to the beginning of the level. It's pizza time. Let's get out of here. And that's the tutorial all done. We now know the fundamentals. Let's complete the actual first level. John Gutter. Where all of Pillar John's extended fam are sent when they are killed, I think. I don't know. Right away, we have our first actual enemy. Cheese slimes. They are like the cutouts except they move. I don't know if they actually hurt you, but they primarily serve as combo fodder. We have our mushroom friend again. That's good. There's the second enemy type. Fortnites. Haha. Its name sounds like the game I used to make videos on. Granted they are months old. But hey. Fun memories. Anyways, if you run into these guys from the front too slowly, they will poke you. And you will lose all of your momentum. So if you just run fast enough, or attack from behind, you'll be fine. We also got our cheese friend. The second top in out of 5. We have also just found our first of possibly barely any secrets. These primarily serve as a rank booster. But the people you see on the end I'm pretty sure are some folks who donated to help assist with the making of this game. So that's neat. And we have our tomato friend. I told you this game goes by quick. I'm even struggling to keep up with the damn commentary. So if you see anything I missed out, leave it in the comments. I hope someday we could have a relaxed and chill community of dapper fellas such as myself. We have our sausage friend. Just one more top in and we have them all. We also have seen our third enemy type. Some wacky monkey thing that leaves banana peels on the ground. And if we were to step on them, we slip, losing momentum, but our whole body turns into a projectile, killing anything that we hit. And this is the second secret of the level. We have to run up walls and collect all the little collectibles to add to our collected collectible collection. Boy, that sure is a lot of collecting. Ha 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 ha. And there's the pineapple friend. Time to destroy Pillar John and make like a tree and get the hell out of this level before we end up dying to death or something. It's pizza time. And you may have noticed the bar eyes up. If you didn't notice it, I'll use my handy dandy red circle and red arrow to help guide you to it. Basically, if that time ever reaches 0, the pizza guy that did a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference in the beginning of the video will wake up, and if he touches us, not only would we fail and have to redo the level, but it would be a massive time waste and an even larger piss take. And during our escape, Pillar John's 725th uncle spits out enemies and stuff to try and slow us down. Sometimes it works and sometimes it's just combo fodder. You may have also noticed the fourth enemy type amongst my rambling. The little Pillar John that evolved to not have size, but the ability of actual motor functions in the form of arms and legs, which it uses to actually attack us. Unlike Mr. Haha my name sounds like Fortnite who just sits there like a tool waiting for an unlucky son of a gun like myself to give a big smacker to his weapon as if it's literally made of the most valuable metal on the planet. Also we got a hidden treasure by luring Pink Pillar John with motor functions to hidden door, and holy moly if what I am saying was set to a Victorian era chimney boy I'm pretty sure they would just explode and die on the spot. Granted if they did an eighth of what modern people do nowadays they would just combust into flames. Like if they watched Instagram or have a sip of Gatorade. It would be the equivalent of a caveman discovering fire. Except the caveman wouldn't die due to the imploding of his taste buds and the exploding of his eyes. But back to the actual game. We are almost at the exit door. But we have a minute on the clock. We should be able to make it on time. And we got an A rank. Nice. It's not something like an S or the other rank that I'll cover at a later day. But still. Really good. Right then. One more level, and we should be able to fight this world's first boss. Oh right, the bosses. They were revealed at the intro, but I won't name drop them until we get there. Most Pizza Tower players most likely know the names of the bosses by heart, so it won't exactly matter to them much. But here we are. Pizzascape. The second level, and it seems to have a medieval theming. Similar to things like RuneScape, which is probably where the level got its name from. Yep. Definitely. We also got our mushroom buddy at the start. And the cheese guy will probably appear soon. Called it, and right next to it seems to be our first power up of the game. Knight Peppino, who instead of running fast, moves slower, has 2 jumps, and whenever he comes into contact with a ramp, slides off of it and into anything like a block of ice with daggers jammed into it and held in place with scotch tape. He also instantly kills anything he touches as an added bonus, which honestly is pretty busted. But I ain't gonna complain. You also may have noticed the pepperoni goblins, our 5th enemy type. What he does is whenever he sees us, and if we stand still for too long, he just kicks us. It doesn't damage us, but it just sends us flying as a little ball projectile. He's a silly little man who just likes kicking things. And I respect that. And we got our little tomato friend. That's also really good. But there is a secret if we go back and ram into the smiling wolf thing. Now to just go back to the priest and get out of this power up. Because we are too fat in this state to go through doors or something. I don't know. We are in the library now, and right away we can get the sausage friend. That's 4 out of 5 toppings collected. And there's another secret. We have to jump over walls or something. Reminds me of Flappy Bird. Remember Flappy Bird? He was quite the hoot back then. I don't know. And we now have a key. That means there's probably a hole we need to shove this key into. This hole presumably in a door that we need to unlock with the key that we got from successfully making it past a really easy obstacle. And there's the last topping and who the hell decided everything should be yellow? Hopefully there's no miscreant associated with the color yellow that'll show up later in the game. told you there would be a door to unlock. Now let's complete the rest of the level. Dapper out for now. Gonna have a milk break. That's my evil laugh, and I sure do hope no one else can hear this. I'm back. Milk was delicious. Let's get this level done and over with. And I ran off the edge like an idiot. Silly me. Right then. Let's just grab this sword power up and go down and it's pizza time. Again. Let's book it out of this level before the pizza lad grills me like a prawn on a barbecue. That would be bad if you are wondering. I know that we are at a risk of death, but I can't forget the hidden treasure. Same with the secret. Can't forget about the secret. This does take some time though, so to make it more entertaining, I'll put some stupid music over it. Enjoy the Dapper fails the easiest jumps in the world segment of the video. There we go. Segment over. Back to escaping from the level. And we got another A rank. Once again really good. If we keep this train of A's, an A train if you will, on the tracks, we'll get a good final score. Right. Let's go rent this boss gate and kick the living hell of whomever is on the other side. Yikes. With a mug like that, he should be kept behind bars and far away from a school. But no matter, let's rough him up. Right then. Here is the first boss, and Giraffe's second least favorite, Pepperman. An absolute narcissist who stays holed up in his little room and just paints self-portraits of himself. I see why Giraffe hates him. And why I need to make him eat the concrete. He has a series of different attacks. Such as imitating our running attack. But he also ground pounds. Christ, he is literally just throwing our own moves against us, but he's just some fat pepper who's full of himself. Right. This guy is just an asshat. And I ain't standing, nor sitting atop my watermelon for it. But, not only that, but his stupid statues fall from the sky, acting as another threat, but it also reminds me of the first King K. Rool fight from Donkey Kong Country 1. And here is his last attack. We have to model a statue after the narcissist by hitting a block of Jonium. I think that's what the purple walls of the whole tower are made of, since every pillar John we encounter besides the pink one is purple. So he gets distracted by it, leaving him open for an attack. We are now in phase 2 of the fight. Now wacky knight statues of Pepper lose a slide across the stage, dealing damage if we get hit by it. And Pepperman has just doubled in speed for no reason besides he could. But more or less, he's just a one-trick pony, doing the same attacks in the same order as last time. But when we get to the statue phase, the block takes 6 hits to model instead of 3. So that's real fun. Now we just need to punt him away, cause he's a small little man. And there we go. Pepperman has been annihilated. We are the victors. And now we can go up to the second floor. But not before we complete the last 2 levels of floor 1 on our own accord. Which we will have to do next episode. But for now, I hope you enjoyed. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And have a good one for me, pal. I hope to see you here next time.